13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Go Josh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That does. What's the good guys? A lot of people quite far back here. You two, it's okay. You're new. It's fine. You not. Right. So you know you've run out of line. Can't start on port.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is the classic. I've screwed up my start and I'm just going to screw everyone else up now just to get off the line. So you're clearly on port. You're clearly going to infringe a boat, but you keep going. And there we have it. You tack too close. So if you guys can't make a start, you really have to drive out. Like you can't just screw up everyone else just to get off the line, and you all are doing it.
You hit him? You're definitely wrong. You tacked in there late. There's definitely a bit of options there, Don. Oh, come on, Joe. You can do it.
So you'll notice a few things here. Shoulders are always outside the hips. They're just gently pressing over every wave. The area you can improve, Seb, is using your sheet more. So even though you're working harder than anyone else, you guys still aren't maximising your trim upwind over the waves, through the paths, through the lulls. You should almost, just a few clicks at a time, be trimming most of the time. So Kayla, this is good, and what's awesome is all of you saw the video on land and went out and tried to mimic it. You could get your shoulders slightly lower most of the time, Kayla, and press harder. So you just look a little unconnected with the boat. So make sure when you're moving your shoulders that you're pushing into something, the gunnel, the hiking strap. So Mason here looks really connected with the boat. This looks good. I thought at times your arms look a bit tense, set your shoulder quite high. Maybe just relax the upper body a bit more. But your work rate looked good. Again, it's just the sheeting. You guys aren't using your sheet quite enough, but yeah, you're using your upper body really well.
Nice game there, Mason.
Right, let's talk through this instance. So he's attacking boat, complete. So again, tacking too close. You guys are doing that quite often. I think you underestimate the fact that the other boat doesn't need to start altering course until you've actually completed your tack. What I was trying to show here is you guys are sitting back quite far to allow for the bow and the chop, but I want to see you sitting forward and then working the bow up if it's going to go down, because basically you're sitting back, so you're either good or too far back, whether like you're not moving forward when you can, so then your stern's dragging for a lot of the downwind. But I want to see you sitting as far forward as you can and working the bow if it's going down with your shoulders. But also the sheet downwind as well, like little trims or little pumps. It wasn't really surfing conditions, but you could do little trims today for sure. Oh, now I just did a bit of upwind. I was just trying to show the pressing. So a lot of you guys then started like moving too much. It shouldn't be that much movement. It's just about really using force through your body on the gunnel. So like every wave you go over, that little bit the boat feels like it's going to lift, you're countering that by pushing it to the side. As long as it's in time with the waves, you're not going to get yellow flagged. Now also I'm shooting quite a lot, but you can't see it on the camera. It's just such little amounts.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's one of the best starts really for you guys, so that's pretty good.
Start, guys. From this guy. Like,
There is one close on your end, but
And we see the same thing again. I haven't laid the pin. I don't care about anyone else. Even though I know port gives way, I'm just going to tap. Oh, look, there's a starboard boat. Oh, I'll just try tap back. Oh, now I've infringed them. They've had to avoid me. Oh, now what am I going to hit? Oh, pin end. Surprise, surprise. Naomi, that probably was on you a bit too, that second tap. I think you did quite violently through that, but anyway, he caused the whole situation, he's already infringed you, and you're all doing it. If you can't lay the pin, and you screwed it up, don't take everyone else down with you. It's unsportsmanlike. Jive out.
but again, super close the entire time. So it was.
tell them we thought it was clear.
But I was getting
Say we thought it was clear.
Emily, you looked really good upwind. Sometimes though you were like hyperextending over the side. That's just showing that you need to slide up so your bum's on the gunnel. Like if you're having to lean too far, then you kind of can't see anything anymore. Like even to stick your shoulders right down, you just need to slide your whole body up the rail. But overall, you're working your upper body awesome. The next major game for you is then sheeting. So Naomi, you just looked a little bit unconnected with the boat. Just kind of get more locked in. I think it might have been the way you had your legs. Like I think you need to get them more underneath your body. Yeah, but it just looked like it was overly forced, the body movement, and then your helm was moving with your body, and it just looks a bit disconnected. Your trim looked nice and you look fast, but yeah, I reckon just positioning the way you are on your legs, I think you need to bring your feet more under you so it's more into a crouch. Also holding the pillar extension in the middle. When you're up on the side, you're holding it at the top locked in, and when you're off the side, holding it down the bottom for a more controlled position. The ones holding it in the middle looked a bit floppy.
Come on, work it, Luke.
Luke, when you were concentrating, you were fast. So for you, the main thing is putting 100% in all the time, because you can do the technique. It's a matter of doing it all the time, and the more you do it, the better you'll get at it as well.
Are you working the sheet? Working it? Gotta want it, dude. Gotta want it.
So I think the area you could gain, Lucas, is getting yourself more locked in so that when you move, you're more pressing on the side. It'll almost look like you're rolling over and moving too much, like almost look like you would get yellow flag for your movement. So instead of just rolling your shoulders out far, it's just about pushing them into the side. So the movement's more going through the boat. So any movement you do, like your feet have to be locked under strap or something locked in, so it's pushing through the gunnel. Because remember, a lot of it's the foils, it's not just the sail, you're trying to push the foils through the water too. Alright, so the tacking onto port on the start. Now I'm going to show this instant again in slow motion. So as soon as you go to port, my bow's coming down, you've got absolutely no chance of getting a double tack in there. And this is all derived from the fact that you've run out of line. So that's all come back from the fact you've set up too close to the pin. But if you tack onto port, really got to have space before you do it, eh? Because that one was pretty blatant infringement. And the top kid's always going to pull their bow down on you like that. Yeah, I thought that was pretty harsh, them calling you over, Mason. I almost would have called that clear, but yeah, they called you over. Some racers would have, I probably wouldn't have.